Okay, so today we're going to be looking at some unpopular opinions. I think a while back we did that AITA type thing.
Oh yeah, true.
So we've kind of established that we frequent Reddit.
Mm-hmm.
Frequent? I mean, on occasion. But most of my feed now, instead of the AITA, are sort of Ask UK or unpopular opinion type thing.
Okay.
So there was some kind of overlap in these two communities. And I guess I'll bring up the one that sort of made me think, oh, maybe we can discuss this as a topic. And it's about hot chocolate.
Okay.
So before we get into all the other unpopular opinions that we've been thinking up over the last couple of weeks, do you think hot chocolate... Well, actually, sorry. No, the actual unpopular opinion was that hot chocolate tastes better with hot water than hot milk.
Okay, so wait, that's the unpopular opinion.
Yes.
Tastes better with hot water
Instead of hot milk.
Okay.
What do you think of this?
To me,
Yeah.
I just need to read the package.
Hey, don't take my words.
If the package says like put hot water, I put hot water. If the package says like put hot milk, I'll put hot milk, because sometimes they already have milk inside.
You're just taking my words.
Because I love hot chocolates, okay?
Yeah, no, you probably drink hot chocolate more than me.
Yeah.
I didn't used to drink a lot of hot chocolate, and I think when I moved here,
Yeah.
at the
have
time,
hot
whenever
chocolate.
I think it was sort of something to like cheer me up, because you know I like hot drinks, but you're like, oh, if you want hot chocolate, there's some hot chocolate in the.
It's probably the only
cupboard.
hot drinks I actually enjoy.
Yeah, but the
I mean, I
one
like
you
tea, by the
have
way.
is add hot water, if I remember correctly,
Yeah.
because it has like the milk powder in it. And I also learned that apparently the reason why some use hot milk and some use hot water is because the one with like the one with the milk granules already in it, the dehydrated milk, you add hot water because like it helps the like milk granules dissolve,
better,
so it's
right?
already
Yeah,
got the milk.
exactly.
But apparently if you use like hot milk, especially because
It's
you're
not
not
going
supposed
to
like dissolve
properly, right? Yeah.
Apparently. I don't know how true that is. Sorry, not a scientist.
Well,
But I was like, yeah. If it says add
Yeah.
hot water, then I'm going to use hot water. If it says add hot milk, then I'm going to use hot milk.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I used to just get the one that specifically says use hot water because I'm too
it's
lazy
easier.
to boil
No,
milk.
seriously, yes, because I'm just too lazy to add more things in it anyway. I'll add like marshmallow maybe, but
No, I don't even do that. So basically, in my mind, especially, okay, I don't know about in different countries because I learned that in the US you don't have kettles in every household, but a kettle is a given in most British households. So boiling hot water is very quick and easy.
We have like this water dispenser thing usually in Indonesia. You know, like the one that have like cold and hot water.
Oh, sorry. When you say water dispenser, I immediately think of like cold water. I do know you can
but they
have
have
like
like cold
both,
and hot
but yours
one.
has the hot
Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
I mean, technically, right now we don't even have a kettle. You have like that.
Yeah.
What do you call
But
that?
I mean, it is like you use it to boil water, right?
I think it's mostly made for making coffee because
Yeah,
the amount of water it spits out sometimes. I'm like, excuse me, I need more water in my tea. But yeah, I think it's just easier to boil hot water in a kettle because I can put the kettle on, leave, come back, add the water, and I'm done.
Yeah.
But when I boil milk, I am so worried that it's going to do that thing where it just bubbles over, so I have to watch it
because
and
you have
keep
to watch
stirring
it.
it.
Watch it.
Wow, I'm really passionate about this hot chocolate thing, aren't I?
I mean, hot chocolate is a great drink. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but anyway, so that sort of launched us into talking about some unpopular opinions, and we thought we could discuss them in more detail here, I guess. So, I mean, I've thrown out the hot chocolate one. What's an unpopular opinion that
you're
you'd
asking
like?
me now?
Yeah, I'm going to ask you.
Should I just start with a heavy one?
Oh, okay. What did you have in mind?
I have one here. I know you already like give me like all other option, but I really want to bring this up. I told you about this, right? Is that, okay, unpopular opinion, money can buy happiness. Can, not cannot, but money can buy happiness.
Okay.
Well,
Is this an unpopular opinion?
I feel like it is, right? Wait, sorry. I just want to clarify here. Please don't cancel me because, like, just hear me out because I don't like. It's probably not going to sound as bad as like you think, right? Because
I don't think it sounds like a bad thing.
People probably think like I'm so materialistic if I say
if
like,
you mean, yeah, okay.
money can't buy happiness. Because when I was a kid, when I was like very young and naive, I always said that like, no, money cannot buy you happiness kind of thing, you know. But like I feel like it's probably just the life lessons I had the past 5 years just literally completely changed my opinion on this. Because I mean, to be clear here, I don't think money will fix everything, like all of your problems.
Yeah.
I don't think, no, because like obviously it's not going to magically like fix everything, right? It's not going to give you like a permanent solution. I know money cannot bring back this ex who maybe just like dump you on a random Friday night. Or like it cannot bring back your dead love of your life back to your life, right? Okay. Or like just magically, you know, like fix all of the heartbreaks you going through and things like this, or like permanently like fill that hole or emptiness that you feel sometimes. But it's definitely can give you like just like small little temporary joys that will make your life slightly easier. Like like, you know, like for example, you're feeling like so, oh my god, my life is so bitter, I just want to have like a sweet bubble tea right now. You can just go buy it if you have money, right?
Yeah.
Or like if you like thinking, oh my god, I cannot stop thinking about this thing or person or whatever, and then you just go book that trip because you have the money.
Yeah.
Or like your friends be like inviting you for this and that, so you can like, so they can like help you like take off your like thought from all these horrible things that happen to you, and you can just go without like thinking, oh, but I don't have money, what am I supposed to like do? You just go with them, and like just it's just buy you this little temporarily happy moments, I guess, right? And it's like,
I think when you put it like that way, I don't think that's an unpopular opinion. I think most people would agree that having more money rather than having no money is obviously preferable.
I think it's just people just don't want to admit it sometimes. You know, like people just don't want, they'd be like, no, money cannot buy you happiness. But well, obviously it cannot just like buy you the happiness, but you know, like
it can make life easier,
especially because like if your heart is like broken into million pieces, I think sometimes what you need is not like the permanent solution at that moment, right? You just need like something to help you go through the day. Or
I
like
think
the
this
weeks.
applies to a lot of like crappy life situations, like whether that's heartbreak, whether it's, you know, for example, if you lose your job but you have money, you're not going to be as stressed as if you were someone who really needed that job to stay afloat, for example. Although, to be fair, if you had money, you probably wouldn't feel inclined to stay in a job that made you feel unhappy, for example.
Yeah, exactly.
Or, you know, you could be going through grief, for example. You've lost someone dear to you. Having money means that you're not stressing about
your daily,
you know, you're not thinking like, oh, I have to go to work even though I feel so terrible.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I need the money to keep surviving.
That too.
Right. So I think it's not an unpopular opinion in the sense that, you know, everyone would probably, okay, sorry, don't want to generalize. Most people would probably
exactly. This is why
having
it's like the
more money
opinion
is helpful in being happier or reaching happiness in some way.
In some way, yeah.
But you know, more money, like, more problems as well is also a saying.
But the thing is, right, like, especially when you live abroad, like me, and you have like all your family is like living 1,000 miles.
Yeah.
Or like all of the people who really, really close to you also live like so far away from you. Having like that freedom to like just do whatever you can to like make to buy this little happiness. Yeah. I feel like, to me anyway, I don't know, this is maybe this is just like in my, because this is like my experience. To me, it feels like being able to do all that is just like, it feels like all the hugs I need from everyone because I love hugs.
Yeah.
But to be fair though, technically what helps me through all these heartbreaks is actually BTS.
Oh, but that's why money can buy happiness. You need to afford that ticket.
Because I said like technically it's BTS, but to be able to do that, to buy their ticket concert, you need money. To buy their albums, you need money. Or Netflix subscription for their concert, like this concert, you need money.
That's
right?
true.
I know sometimes people just don't want to admit this because I don't know why people don't just like admit it.
I mean, it just depends on the things that you value though, because for some people, for example, if you're someone who really takes joy in nature, you don't need money to enjoy nature. Well, if that's the thing that gives you the most happiness,
you still need money to go there.
We just go to the park.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, if you want to go hike somewhere.
Yeah, obviously, to enjoy things to a greater degree. For example, you could be a BTS fan, but you could just listen to their music for free without a Spotify premium
or without going to the concert. Yeah,
right. You don't have
what I
to.
Did last time.
Yeah, you don't have to do all the extra things. You can just appreciate their music and look at pictures of them for free on the internet. Although I guess if we're gonna get really pedantic,
well, the internet,
you need money to have internet.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
So
no, I'm just saying like, okay, maybe money cannot buy you like the happiness you need, but like at least it will just like, it keeps you going.
Yeah,
like all
I think
there's
like a fine line basically.
Yeah, because
I don't think it's gonna fix everything.
No, of course not. That's what I said.
Like
the first thing I said, it's not, I'm going to be so clear about that, it's not going to fix your problem. But like I just remember like these words that someone told me as well, that like when he died, and then I told him, oh, I feel like I'm not going to be able to be happy ever again. And then the thing that he told me is like, you will, but you just have to like find like all these little joys as well. And then like, maybe, I mean, I don't know, maybe you will be happy again, maybe you're not, but this little joys at least is going to like what helps you get through your life.
Yeah, maybe it's more about you're not going to be happy all the time, but you'll find those moments.
This like temporary moment is actually important, I think, to me.
That's good.
But anyway, let's stop talking about heartbreak and get something funny.
I mean, to be fair, some of the things I have are kind of connected to the idea of if money can buy happiness. I don't know if this is even an unpopular opinion. Wow, I feel like I'm gonna say this about every single one. But there was one that I saw and I just kind of have to agree with it. I'm just gonna say it properly here, but it's like playing with kids' toys is perfectly normal. And I'm saying this relates to the money thing because this is the whole, I don't know, like, do you remember being a kid and you had like collected all your Pokemon cards?
Yeah.
Or there's this thing called like Polly Pocket. I used to have one that like a neighbor had given to us. And I think now people who are young people at the time who played with these as kids' toys are now adults who want to spend money and collect these things anyway. And it makes them happy. And it's the way they want to spend their money. And I absolutely agree that this is normal.
You cannot talk about this to me because you know I collect everything from my childhood. Look at my Sailor Moon collection up there. Like, of course, like, I mean, I don't know, what is kids' toys anyway? Like, I feel like...
Yeah. I mean, there was a comment that said, we love that there's a clarification on kids' toys and not just regular toys.
Okay.
But
I know where is this going.
When I read this, I was just like, if it makes you happy and it's not hurting. For example,
if it's not hurting anyone, why wouldn't you?
I mean, I was speaking to someone recently and they brought up that they like making like models, like scale models, like especially like ones of Lego or like wooden things.
Yeah.
And I'm like, they seemed a bit embarrassed about it, and I just thought, oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Because I don't see that as, this is not just something that's just for like kids. Also, have you seen some of those kits?
Like, have you seen some of the Lego that they can like something that you can build out of like the Lego thing? That's,
crazy. I'm like, no child is affording that. Okay, the adult is buying that for them, but also adults can enjoy these things. Like, you're allowed to embrace that in a child. Obviously, as long as you're not, I don't know, spending all your money on this.
You have to be responsible, obviously. But that is like for everything in this life.
Yeah.
It's not just about like spending your money or whatever. But like, no, you should do whatever that's going to make you happy. As long as it's not hurting other people again.
Yeah.
Please.
But I think the toy thing is not anyone else's business as well. So if someone like comes and judges you for
I'll be like,
kids' toys.
Did you like the one who buy this for me? No? Okay. Shh. If that's me, I'm gonna be like that.
No, people do like to criticize, but I think it's now becoming more common that, especially with like social media, because people will share these things. You have social media accounts dedicated to like sharing these kind of interests. So if you collect Pokemon cards and you share this online, or if you, I don't know if you've seen those ones where it's like the sticker, it's like those is it isometric? Like you have like a cardboard or like a card room, and then there's like loads of stickers that you use to like fill it. I'll have to show you because I haven't.
Okay, you have to show it to me later. I can't really.
We can just stick a picture somewhere on the screen for the YouTube.
But no. Yeah,
these I literally love watching the videos of them, and then at one point my sister and a friend just randomly gave me, but I never mentioned that I had any interest in these things, by the way. They were just like, oh, we know you like stickers and it seems like the sort of thing you're like, and they were 100% right.
Yeah, I mean, the thing about like all these kids toys, right? I think I'll be 80
and still doing them
and still going to have my Sailor Moon like collection.
Yeah, I just think I don't know. I think nowadays it is just more acceptable anyways. There's that part of sort of embracing your inner child, and I just think, wouldn't you prefer to be doing those things instead of just scrolling social media all the time?
I mean, to be fair, if that is what helps you, scrolling like through reels or whatever, do it as well. I think
doing that as a hobby is not helpful for anyone.
Well, it gives me inspiration sometimes. Like, I know what I want to like.
Yeah, sometimes, but you don't do it as a hobby, right? You don't think, today I'm going to sit down and look at.
Well, depends. Sometimes when I just do not have energy to do anything, I will scroll for like an hour or something, and then. But the thing is, sometimes I was like, oh yeah, I want to do this actually. Oh yeah, I want to do this crochet actually. Like, I want to do this. So
seeing stuff on social media. So for example, I mentioned like people will make these hobbies or these kids toys into like their social media pages. Doing that can also bring like moments of happiness and remind you of things that you've also enjoyed. But there's like I think there's a large category of people who just kind of get like doom scrolling.
Yeah,
I hear this a lot from like friends or people I know, and sometimes it takes away from their, like, they kind of forget. They might see the thing when they're scrolling and they're like, oh yeah, I should do that, and then they scroll to the next thing, and then
because like that's kind of like a mental health issue,
you know.
I think
it's different if you're just scrolling social media, you see the thing, you're like, oh, I want to do that, immediately put your phone down. It's like,
I don't think that,
you know, I think most people aren't doing that.
Even
right?
I will do that. I'll doom scroll sometimes because
I think everyone's like, probably
because when you just like do not want to do anything, and like it, I don't know, I feel like it kind of helped my brain sometimes because it makes me stop thinking about like the thing I don't want to think of. Or like sometimes it literally, I'll be like, oh, I don't want to do that, and then I'll just like, oh wait a minute, I'm just going to start saving everything, and then when I remember it next day, I'll be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do that. Oh, I'm gonna draw that. Oh, I'm gonna like make this and that. So I feel like, I don't know, it's probably different.
I think there's a mix, because like, for me, I don't feel good after doom scrolling.
No, I feel fine after doom scrolling.
But I do like scrolling sometimes. So like, the time that I do scroll now is usually when I'm watching like funny reels with my partner. So that's the time we will.
Okay. I mean, I guess because I never really like doom scroll for like hours anyway. It's probably usually
maybe
like
because you have that self-control, because a lot of the doom scrolling can be like, sometimes people just
not a whole day.
You know,
No.
there is such a thing as social media addiction, basically,
Yeah,
is what I'm
true.
kind of harping on at.
I'm
Sorry,
not
this
just
is
gonna,
completely derailing the topic today.
I'm not, the thing is, I'm not just gonna like randomly open Instagram and just
Maybe
like,
the
start
unpopular
scrolling.
opinion is like doom scrolling could be fine if you have self-control.
Yeah,
But-
it's like
Yeah,
I don't really just check social media all the time anyway.
I think maybe that's where there's like the difference, because like for some people it's kind of like it's like a habit that's ingrained into them.
Yeah, you just don't like realize, you just open.
I mean,
it.
I had that habit. There was a point where I used to wake up and the first thing I checked was my phone, but
Well, I still do that.
I don't anymore. I try to. The only reason I'm picking up my phone is to look at the time.
No, actually, yeah, I try not to do that as
Yeah.
well these days, because it's really giving me like a very bad like start of the morning sometimes.
Yeah,
Because
and
like,
I just
why don't I have this message yet, or something like this, right? Sometimes, right? Or like, oh, what is this on Instagram? Or you just
It
want
kind
to
of
see
affects
it.
you in
Yeah,
that
I just
way.
like, nah, I should like try do something else first, maybe 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, and then start like checking.
Yeah, I mean, probably I'm not waiting 2-3 hours because I usually have to check my email.
No,
for
my mom
work.
will be, why are you replying to my messages? Sorry, mom.
Yeah.
Because like if I start, I'm just not going to like start like doing whatever I'm supposed to do in the morning. So
Yeah.
I will try to like not do it,
Yeah,
and then do everything. I need to
it does
do
take a
first.
conscious effort, right? Because
Yeah.
at one point it's like a habit, and then somewhere you just kind of draw the line. So for me, I definitely used to scroll on social media way too much, especially because part of my work was on social media.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, now that my work isn't predominantly social media based, I just go on it when I want to, rather than it's I need to like check this or do this. I use it on my own terms, which is I think it's better for me.
Yeah, because like literally social media will give me inspirations anyway.
Oh, for sure. I mean, I love seeing so a lot of the people I follow are basically other artists, creators and things, and it's just really nice.
All the drawings, all the like,
sometimes some funny memes.
Yeah, even funny memes will give me like something sometimes. Oh wait, I can draw this. Like I can draw this meme into like something, like make it into something. You know.
Yeah.
That's why I always think like maybe social media is like bad at some way, but it's also like it's literally helped me.
Well, it's like what we said earlier about too much of anything is
it's
a
not
problem.
good. Yeah.
So it's not like social media has given people a platform to share their passions in a way that wasn't possible like
and easier to
40 years
update
ago.
other people, right? Like you don't have to
we're all very connected, but
Yeah.
again, too much of it. Like I said, I
you
don't
feel
want
connected, but you not really.
it's about drawing like it's like having boundaries with certain things as well, because like I don't want to be available 24/7. I
Yeah.
appreciate technology allows us to be, but I don't want to be.
Yeah, I mean,
that
I
kind
never
of
really
thing.
like expect people to like be available 24/7 to me, like when they're like on social media anyway.
You want to bring up a different
Unpopular opinion,
yeah, one.
or should you do it?
Why? Because I'm British.
Yeah. I mean, I have British partners, so that's why.
I mean, okay, I guess you could tell me if they
had-
did this, but there is apparently this is a British thing. I don't know, maybe, and I guess in some other cultures they might have this, but having a washing up bowl in the sink is hugely inconvenient.
Even like the bucket, right?
Yeah, we call it a washing up bowl. That's the term for it. Or I mean,
Is this like a culture thing? No, because okay. when I met my partner in Japan, right? You know, the first thing when we start like making food together, or like, you know, like doing all these kitchen things together, like in washing.
yeah.
The first thing he asked me is like, did you rinse your dishes after you clean it? Because some people don't really rinse it.
Where is this going?
Because some people always just like, you know, like they use the bowl, they soak it, and then they clean it like this, and then they just like this, and then they don't like actually rinse it with like water. You don't like re-rinse it like.
And I realize this is one of those things where I mean, I grew up in the UK, but I grew up in an Asian household.
Yeah,
also
exactly.
in a takeaway, so things need to be clean.
No, my mom and my dad, they are both doctors, so like you need to clean things with like running water.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to just
Oh wait, sorry. Is this like sorry, I just had a thought. Is this like the thing where they like wash it, but they're still like soap suds, and then they just put it on the drying rack?
I remember my partner's like, do you rinse it? And I was like, well, obviously, I always have to rinse everything with running water. You can't just like do that and then like just go shit like that, right? Like just let it dry. Like, huh? No, you have to like everything have to be completely gone.
I'm just wondering if when they asked you this question, were you going through the same thought process as I am right now? Because as you bring this up, I'm like, what on earth are you talking about?
I think it's because like because he's British, right?
Yeah.
He was British, and it's like some of the people he knows probably like they.
Didn't he also grow up in an Asian household though?
I think his mom also does this though. That's probably
not
why.
rinse.
Yeah, that's probably why. And like lots of like people he knows, like the family also does it. So this is why he always like, oh my god, I remember he said like, I just hate the taste of the soap in my mouth. So I was like, he was like, oh my god, I'm so glad that you don't do that.
To bring this up, is this it being equated to having a washing up bowl? Because I don't think it's that if you have a washing up bowl that means you don't rinse your dishes, or is there just a higher probability that if you have one?
Well, the one I know, the one that have washing up bowls,
okay,
when they, you know, like how they rinse it, right? I mean, how they put everything in the bowl and then they like
can I just
clean it like this
stop
and then
you right there?
Like this and then
I have seen it in effect.
Yeah,
exactly. I've never done it myself, so I have no idea what the process is when it comes out of the bowl.
I saw it a lot, and every time I see it, I'm just gonna be like, I'm not going to. Okay. The thing is, right, like everyone have their own way to, but if I'm trying to help them to wash up, I will rinse it.
Yeah, I mean, so my experience with it was at university, and the university actually provided the washing up bowl.
See, so this is what I'm asking. This is like a cultural thing.
But I think it was provided by the university dorm. I don't think someone bought it with them.
Well, I don't know. I never stay here for like uni or whatever. So I never. This is like only like experience I had like with like my partners. Things,
I mean, my following years, I rented privately with friends
and
who
a friend actually
were
I
Asian, so we didn't have a washing up bowl. But I just remember people. I mean, I guess in a normal household it wouldn't be like that anyways, but because this was a dorm, people would just leave their dishes in there. Soaking. I think
all the leftovers.
Yeah, I did read some stuff about like why this is practiced in the UK. And one of the reasons is for like soaking it. So if you have like tough things. Another one is so that you don't damage. So there's 2 things. Don't damage porcelain.
The sink,
like,
right?
Oh, so that's a sink. That's the other one. So don't scratch your sink if you have like, is it like a ceramic sink or whatever? But also if you have like delicate plates or cups.
So it's not going to ruin
it's
your
supposed to be you put it into water in the bowl.
Why don't they rinse it? Why don't they just like clean it like with the soap and then just shoot it like this and then you do it
I don't know. I'm not really sure. I kind of get it.
I think it's probably because they want to save water, right? For that. I guess you save water from it. I guess. Because obviously if you use like running water, it's kind of like, it's a lot of water. But it's more hygiene. Like, I don't know.
I guess I can see the arguments for like sort of saving water, but it depends on how you use it, I guess. If that's actually your reasoning, fine.
I mean, you can save water while using the running water as well. Like, if you don't, like, let it, like, run the whole time you wash up, right?
Yeah, okay. Sorry, hang on. This is how I clean dishes. Dirty dish.
Yeah.
Usually I have, like, my, like... what do you call the thing? The sponge. Have some like dish soap on it. I run water a little bit over it to like scrape the stuff off.
And then
I soap it all up. It's all soapy.
But
the tap is off this entire time. Exactly. The tap only turned on so I could wet my sponge.
And for like later for rinsing it.
Yes, and then once it's all soaked up, open the water. Rinse it all off, make sure it's actually clean. It's clean, turn off the tap.
I guess some people will just turn the thing on all the time while like cleaning.
But it's a bit like, you know, when you brush your teeth. Do you leave your tap running when you brush the teeth?
I don't.
Brush your teeth.
No, I don't. But like some people
do.
Like, yeah, right?
I don't. I literally only turn the towel on when I need to use it. So I don't know. I just think
it's like cleaner when it's like even like the soap. Please just rinse the soap, please.
To be fair, it's not that big of a deal. For me, it's like however you want to clean it, as long as the dishes are being cleaned and I'm not eating off it, clean it however you want.
Yeah, but
the problem is, I remember a friend, so she's a vegetarian. We didn't stay in the same dorm, but she lived with some people who weren't vegetarian, and they used to use her stuff and then leave it in their washing up bowl, and she'd have to fish it out. And I just thought,
that is yeah.
I just thought, what on earth is that?
This is a different problem though, because they just don't wash it. They just put it in the bowl.
So this is why I wrote the word inconvenient, because this was not actually posted anywhere. I saw it in Ask UK where people are like, why do British people sometimes have this washing up bowl? It seems very it doesn't seem like it will.
So this is actually just the talk about the why is the bowl there?
Yeah, but for me, I label it. This is an unpopular opinion coming from me that I just think it seems quite inconvenient because.
It is.
It's in the way, and it makes your sink space smaller.
Oh my god! Seriously, when I have to like wash things with the bowl, I will just take the bowl out and then wash everything, because like he makes it so small. I cannot even like wash stuff properly. So if I'm in charge of like doing the washing with like the household that have bowl, I'm just gonna take off the bowl. Yeah.
Also, depending on what you're washing, like if it's just like mildly dirty, fine. But what about when you have like oily things or things that like?
No, you just soak everything there.
But I'm just like, now you've just got this water that's got like bits of like food at the bottom, Katy. And a oil slick on top.
I know.
So I have labeled it inconvenient.
I just do not want that bowl. If you're moving with me, do not take that bowl. Okay, last one. Last unpopular opinion from me.
Yeah.
I think I saw this on Reddit as well, but so coffee smells 100 times better than it tastes.
Okay. Is this one that you agree with?
Yes.
You don't like drinking coffee, right?
Well, I just think coffee is okay if I put loads of like milk or like, I can
so drink. It's not okay unless you heavily change it.
I can drink black tea. I love tea, right? Yeah. You know this. I can drink black tea or whatever, like you can put milk, whatever, but I can enjoy black tea. But black coffee is like something that like, no, seriously, because I remember I won like an espresso machine. In the morning, I only like break the capsule just to smell it. But I can't drink it because
you actually break the capsule.
No, I actually like make the coffee just because it will make my room smell so good, but I cannot drink it. I'll just give it to my partner, or like I'm just gonna
that's fine. You have someone who can drink it around you usually. Okay.
I'm just gonna be like, can I smell it?
That is so fair. I mean, I half agree. I do think that I love the smell of coffee. I mean, when I made coffee yesterday, and as I was running down the stairs, I was like, it smells so good.
It's better than a tea, right?
No, I don't necessarily agree with that, because I also like the smell of a lot of teas. But in general, I don't think I've come across a coffee smell that I don't like, but I have come across coffee blends I don't like the taste of.
Yeah.
So that's why I say I half agree. But I mean, even when I say I don't like the taste of it, I will still drink it, actually.
Black?
Yeah.
Oh.
I love all kinds of tea is obviously my preferred choice of drink. I drink tea every single day. But coffee is the sort of thing that actually, especially when I'm traveling, I quite like to enjoy. I don't know why. But I can have it black. I can have it with accoutrements. Can you add things to it?
Or maybe because like my machine was like espresso machine, right? So espresso is quite like, they always like, so because we have this capsule that is like a strength 1 to 10. And maybe I'm just like being silly and just try the number 10 or something.
And you didn't try strength 1?
I think number 1 I can kind of like sip it, but still like, because it tastes so bitter, I was like, why do you want to
Do you like bitter drinks at all in any context? So you don't like Chinese medicine, for example?
No.
Yeah, okay.
No.
See, as a child, I also didn't like Chinese medicine. I probably wouldn't have cared for coffee.
Oh, yeah.
But as an adult, I appreciate Chinese medicine.
Maybe.
So the medicinal soups that my mum makes are sometimes so bitter that I hated drinking as a kid. I actually really appreciate drinking them now.
I guess if I try like a shot, like literally just go like that, maybe I can do it. But if it's
I feel like
I
that's
can't.
how I feel about alcohol.
Okay, we're not going to talk about that today. But yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how people feel about this one. I feel like coffee, you know, you have people who are like very strongly coffee drinkers and people who are really strongly tea. It's like either tea or coffee. I'm like, why not both? You can have the best of both worlds.
Well, I'm just a tea, so I kind of.
But yeah, I don't know. Is that an unpopular opinion? I think lots of people do like the smell of coffee. Right?
Yeah.
Am I wrong? Are we wrong?
But they probably like the taste more, right? Than.
I don't know. I think the smell is better than the taste. And I like the taste of coffee, but I like the smell even more.
But I think coffee just smells good, but tastes like it's terrible.
No, okay. I'm curious. I wonder if anyone listening is of the same opinion that coffee does smell better than it tastes. But to be honest, all of the unpopular opinions we've talked about today might not even be that unpopular. I'm just really curious. So if anyone has any truly unpopular opinions out there, let us hear them.
Let us know.
I don't know, whenever I see these kind of things, it just tickles me a bit because it just reminds me that you know, I know that people have like their own lives, but it's just so interesting to see how like culture, like your culture, the place you grew up, the place that you work, you live, how all those different things like influence you and like change your perception of normal, basically. Like for us, washing up bowl in the sink, not normal. But I also know in my head that yes, I've lived in a place where we had a washing up bowl.
Exactly.
I just treated it as part of my everyday life.
It's literally Ask UK. So come on, you're British.
I don't know. I'm so curious if anyone's got truly unpopular opinions out there. Come on, let us know.
Thank you for watching.
For listening.